Tango Fiesta is out on early access, and I teamed up with fellow Youtuber Aldershot to test out its multiplayer. The game takes cues from 80s and 90s action films such as Predator and Die Hard. The characters in the game so far are all bemuscled He-Men. Seeing as there are so many great action stars, I'm hoping that there will be a more varied cast by release. I'd like to make a personal request for Uma Thurman. I got these guys. These guys are made out of gold, apparently. They just spray bullets and gold all over the place when they die.
I like it. It's just like real life when you kill a dude.
Yep. There is a jungle and a beach to run around so far. Shooting lots of bullets, killing lots of enemies, and blowing things up occasionally should be enough. But for me, it isn't. Dude, we are collecting so much gold.
That's the point. Getting them gold and buying them guns.
And shooting things.
And
like
shooting
a true American.
things. That's basically, we just described the entire game. We can pretty much end it now.
Yep, we're done. Bye everyone.
We're done.
It's important to note that most of the features that have been added in are only available in single player and local multiplayer, so playing online is a very basic experience right now. I'll point out where the two differ, but I feel that playing with friends is where the strength of this game is. Normally I try to see the best in games, and there are some redeeming features of Tango Fiesta, so I'll start with them. The way the game looks is really cool. I enjoy the flat colours. While I've heard the complaint that it looks too much like a Flash game, which I wish people wouldn't make, it suits the game's levity on the subject of what could cause very serious PTSD. It takes after the bits of the films where the silly and fun action happens. There is also a nice volume of enemies to mow down. Most of them are low health minions, so you can take them out quite fast. Later on you'll run into different ones that can go semi-invisible and do a lot of damage. This doesn't really make it harder, but they do take longer to kill, and if you don't move about they can take you down. But buddies can stand over you and fill up a bar to help revive you.
I died.
You dead? You
Help me, bro.
No, you can't kill a bro with just guns. You need like major explosions or evil guys to get rid of action heroes.
I totally died because of bullets. Is my only weakness.
The combat, however, is not as fast-paced as the films. There are several things getting in the way of that happening. First off, you are only allowed to fire in 8 directions. I understand that classic shooters had this restriction, but a modern one has no reason to keep it in, especially as you can use a gamepad with its analog stick or a keyboard and mouse to play. It feels strange having your aim snap to the closest angle when you're pointing directly at a target. Old shooters also incorporated the level design with those angles in mind. Being able to freely roam in all directions means that enemies won't always be in your firing line just because they're standing behind something at an awkward angle. The weapons themselves were lackluster. In multiplayer you are limited to a machine gun and a shotgun, which feel very weak. I expect this is mostly due to the way they sound and enemy reactions to being hit, but I only liked using the grenades, which do what you expect them to and are quite satisfying when you clear a large wave. It is possible to unlock more guns for single player by using specific characters, which is a strange prerequisite by the way. They fire in different ways and feel a lot stronger, so when I started using them, the running and gunning became much more enjoyable. There is a sawn-off shotgun which fires a cone of short-range, quick-moving bullets that makes clearing out a wedge of grunts rather entertaining. You will spend 99% of your time in this game moving and shooting, so it's disappointing to feel restricted by slow bullets and player movement. The procedurally generated maps are a problem. There is no real directional flow from place to place. Navigating them can take a long time, and the arrows on the heads-up display aren't as useful as they should be. Backtracking to blow up a mist base can take a while, which is made worse by the sluggish character movement. Running around maps with nothing left to do is frustrating. There are many occasions when enemies spawn outside the map or inside walls, which means that you have to spend even more time looking for the final soldier to kill if that's your objective. Most bugs are visual and don't cause problems, but sometimes hosting a game just doesn't work, or the aforementioned impossible to find enemy can mean exiting the level or restarting the game to make it work.
It's telling me to go up. Oh, sneaky devil here. I see him. Look at him.
I see.
There he is. Eyes.
Ah,
Alright, so
Nice
welcome to Tango
one.
Fiesta, hide and seek simulator.
I can't recommend this game in its current state. I love 90s action movies, they're so much fun. The incredible number of them, from Demolition Man to Con Air, means that there is plenty of source material to improve this game from. If you're a fan of the theme or genre, then do keep an eye on it, as there is ongoing development and bug fixing. But for those looking for a fun multiplayer game with your mates, there are more entertaining games out there. Now, it's over to Aldershot to summarise his own thoughts of Tango Fiesta.
The problem with Tango Fiesta isn't that it's a bad game from a mechanical standpoint, it's the fact that it's incredibly average. Yes, the game is buggy and a little bit broken, but you know, that can be brushed aside under the veil of early access. But I find the mechanics themselves, the game itself, isn't moving the dual stick shooter genre forward in any kind of you know, significant way. And that is really, in my opinion, Tango Fiesta's biggest sin. So hopefully they can resolve that, but to be honest, based on the base game that we're looking at now, I don't think that that will be the case.
Thank you everyone for watching. If you have anything to add or discuss about the game, leave a comment so we can chat about it. Please check out Aldershot over on his channel, where he creates informative and entertaining impressions and let's plays. For links to both his channel and the game, take a look in the description. If you have enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up, and if you want to discover more interesting indie games, then subscribe for daily videos. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time!